one sibling complains to another sibling about their feelings that their mother is sometimes unfair, is it appropriate for the other sibling to respond by saying they do not wish to hear such matters, or should they remain silent and simply let them vent? What would be the best way to handle the situation if the issue cannot be resolved?
All right. Second question.
And in the similar way, if one sibling complains to another about their third sibling, what is the appropriate way for the listener to respond? Should
Sure.
they disengage, remain silent, or take another course of action?
Sure. All right.
And my third question is, and if a mother is hurt by her own siblings and instructs her married children not to meet or invite their aunts or uncles, are the children religiously obligated to obey? And if they still invite her despite the mother's disapproval, causing the mother to become extremely upset, would the children be considered sinful in this matter?
Got your questions, Fatima, from the USA. First of all, may the Almighty Allah reconcile between all the siblings and the relatives and keep good relations between the Muslim relatives. The Almighty Allah stated in the Quran, إِنَّمَا الْمُؤْمِنُونَ إِخْوَةٌ فَأَصْلِحُوا بَيْنَ أَخَوَيْكُمْ وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ لَعَلَّكُمْ تُرْحَمُونَ. Chapter number 49, Surah Al-Hujurat, the Almighty Allah says, indeed, the believers are but brothers. So reconcile between your brothers in case that you see any discord or dispute between them, and fear Allah in order to be eligible for His mercy. Beautiful verse. When it comes to the siblings, some is complaining to another. A brother is sharing with his sister, with his brother, how his mother sometimes gets angry or mistreats him or whatever. Okay, if I am that sibling, I would lend an attentive ear. Why? Because I would be the best to advise him rather than letting somebody else hear his complaints about his mother. And he may be right, by the way. He may have a valid reason to complain. So listening to him or to her is very important. Then guess what? Many a times a person is misjudging and misassessing the whole situation. And that's why there comes a role of al-mustashar, who is mu'taman. When somebody consults me and say, look what your brother did to me, look how he was mistreating me, look what did he say in front of everyone. So I say, no. By the way, yesterday, we were having a chat and he said, Wallahi, I love our brother so and so so much, and I want to do something to make him happy, and oh, he did. I didn't know that. Oh, there was a misunderstanding. And this is one of the cases which is even permissible to make up a story. Take it this way, in order to reconcile. Sometimes a person may have a misunderstanding or misjudging another person, and they keep that in their mind, and the shaitan will work on fermenting this idea until it becomes rotten. So that's why you see a child who says, I hate my mother, or I hate my siblings, or I hate my parents, I wish they would die. They have a little concern. They don't talk about it. And it keeps growing bigger and bigger. It gets fermented, then it smells, then it stinks. Then it can lead to a harm. So it is very important to give some time to others to listen to them, especially if they have a concern or a complaint pertaining to a common relative or friend. That would help a great deal. Then you can go to the other person and alert them, by the way, our brother was really upset because yesterday, as you were joking and making fun of him, it hurt him a lot. So, do something about it. Good. Okay? Now, when a mother is having discord with her own siblings, so those siblings are my maternal uncles and aunts, then the mother says, I forbid you from talking to them, but Allah commanded me to uphold their ties. What am I supposed to do? I would uphold their ties, I would communicate with them, and make sure that you don't tell your mother, or at least for the time being. Because you don't want her to say, I'm upset with you, Allah's curses upon you, and. Some people are angry by nature. And when they sever their ties with anyone, they want everyone to sever their ties with them. This is their nature. Calm down, take it easy. You know, those who are very close friends today, maybe they will be opponents tomorrow. And those who are opponents today and you abhor or dislike them may end up becoming close friends tomorrow. So take it easy and do not impose on others. I'm not talking to your uncle, you should not be talking to him. I'm not talking to your sibling, to our sister, and if you visit her or you talk to her, then you're not my brother, you're not my sister, I will not talk to you anymore. What is this? What is this? You think yourself God? Stop being judgmental. If you happen to make a decision which is antagonizing what Allah the Almighty commanded, at least don't impose it on others, right? That is very much similar to when a couple are separated and the wife who have the custody or partial custody wants the children to hate their father. And in many times, the father is a decent person. She is the one who is a little hyper, or it could be the opposite. So they instruct their children, don't you ever talk to your father, don't you ever talk to your mother. Who is saying so? The ex-husband or the ex-wife instructing their children. That's a shame. That's a shame, and this is not permissible. So as a child, what am I supposed to do? Do not listen to them. But you don't have to tell them that, oh, I just spoke to my father, I love my father, or. Keep it private. So this way, you don't ignite anger in your mother's heart, in your father's heart, in your sibling's heart. Play smart. Barakallahu fikum.